Hey everybody, welcome to Enliven Wellness. My name is Tessa Gurley and I am super excited and honored to be here. So first of all, thank you to my entire community and just all the Enliveners out there. I'm just in love with this community that's growing. Also, make sure that you join in for YouTube Live every Tuesday night we start around like 6:20, 6:30, and then I stay on for about 20 minutes or so. This is just a forum. It's kind of like our little family, as one of my regulars sort of, Dave, said. He was like, we have a little extended family here on the channel. So join us for YouTube Live. I go out and it's 6:30 p.m. MST, Mountain Standard Time. So check your local time zones about when that is. And that's another reason to subscribe, because you'll get alerted when I go live. And I want to start using YouTube Live more to make announcements. And to like answer questions randomly, like if I'm grocery shopping or something, I want to do that. So subscribe so you get alerted. Okay. So, this is kind of piggybacking off of my last week's video, what are synthetic supplements and why are they dangerous? Because I got a lot of questions about like, well, what are synthetic supplements? Because there's not a lot of information out there about like what is the difference between synthetic supplements and not synthetic supplements, okay? So, basic gist, a synthetic supplement is something that has been derived synthetically. And I'm not saying that to sound like duh, but it's something that's been derived synthetically, okay? Now, what that means is that it's anything, like go into your local health food store, look at the supplement section, which is huge, unfortunately. And anything that's not a whole food based supplement is considered a synthetic supplement. I repeat, anything that is not a whole food, an herb, or a whole food/food based supplement is synthetic. So that leaves a lot of things. No, I'm not going to name brands on this channel because I don't want to call people out and get, and just be, I'm not going to be a jerk. I like to talk about the companies that I do like on this channel. And if you guys have specific questions about which supplements are synthetic versus which are not, put the questions down below. I'll try to get to the questions down below. If you have a really pressing question, email me. It's in the description box down below. So when it comes to the whole food-based supplements too, I'm doing more research in this area too, because I want to find out which companies are actually legit and which ones are not. So you guys can count on this channel for a lot of different things, but one of them is my obsessive compulsive attention to detail. I'm always on the phone with these companies and asking them like really direct questions about their products. Like what's your process? Like, is it actually whole food based? Like all these different questions. So, you can count on the advice that you're getting on this channel, because I have an obsessive compulsive attention to detail, and I want to make sure you guys are getting the absolute best information out there, because I want to know too. I want to know too, and I want you to know. That's my passion, is to help teach you guys how to heal yourselves. And this is where I get to the dangers of synthetic supplements. Take a look at my video last week, but the deeper I'm digging into this, and again, it's just like thinking intuitively and logically about this. First of all, synthetically based supplements, I personally believe our bodies can tell a difference between synthetic and whole food form. I believe our bodies are very wise, and I just simply don't believe, and you can believe this, and that's fine, but I don't believe that our bodies just think, oh, the synthetic B this synthetic B supplement is different from B found in food. Like, I feel like our bodies can tell the difference. Like, I really legitimately do. So, for one, our bodies are like telling a difference between the synthetically derived supplements and food. Okay, there are some doctors even out there who say that because these are synthetically derived, they actually cause an immune response. Interesting. I haven't done enough research on that yet, but that's an interesting theory. For me, it's like our bodies have recognized food forever. So, you know, until we can like ascend to like the full vibratory realm, you know, we are still eating food. And I feel like our bodies know the difference. Like, it's like, to me, it just makes more sense. Also, the synthetic supplements are derived from petrochemicals. And all kinds of toxic substances are used to extract and put these into a pill. You're taking in those chemicals and toxins. Don't even get me started on like, oh, it's so far removed that it shouldn't affect you. No. I totally believe that it still does. Just like my video about citric acid and how it's derived from mold, they tried to tell me that, you know, the citric acid was, because it's so far removed from toxic black mold or Aspergillus niger that it doesn't affect you. And I'm like, I don't believe that. You know, I just don't. Anyway, so that's thing number 2. Number 3, the levels of these supplements is what I'm really finding there to be a problem. The dosages of these supplements are so rocket sky high that they do throw your body out of balance, especially after a period of time. This is why, and I've had a lot of different people who aren't even like in the health industry tell me this, that they've had the same experience where like, and tell me if you have too, because I did too, where there's like a period of time on these things where you actually feel really good, and then you're kind of like, I don't know if this is even working, or you're like, this is actually making me feel worse. Like for me personally, like I felt like I was like, whoa, like the synthetic B12 I was taking, and it wasn't even methylfolate, and it was from the purest of the pure companies out there, was giving me excessive panic attacks. And I've had some feedback recently from other clients who have had the same experience. So to me, it's just like these dosages are at such a high level that like our bodies don't even know what to do. It's like, whenever in nature did we have these mega doses of supplement, like isolated compounds? It throws everything else off balance. There's a balance, you know, and again, like I was talking about last week, in food, there are synergistic compounds with these supplements, with these like vitamin D, like there's different like vitamin B's, you know, B's, A, E, whatever, you know, the minerals, everything comes in like a package, and they all work together. So when you just take an isolated compound, you're going to throw things off balance. Now, I have heard the argument, oh, we're dealing with so many, you know, an overabundance of toxins, which I understand and I agree with that. We're dealing with some things that maybe like our ancestors didn't necessarily, but at the same time, our bodies are meant to detoxify, okay? And there are natural ways of getting detoxification agents and things that optimize your body's own capacity to detox that aren't synthetically derived. Optimizing your body's own capacity to do what it naturally does is where it's at. I mean, again, I very much am like the middle way, right? Like, this is what, you know, saints and sages and healers forever have been saying. Like, you don't want too little, for example, iodine, but you also don't want too much iodine. You know, and I've done a ton of research on iodine, and it's like, I'm very much now like, okay, like we need, yeah, I don't feel like the mega dosages serve people very well, especially in the long term. You know, and that's a problem, is that people get on these things and they stay on them for a long time instead of like maybe just a little bit of time. It's not the approach that I personally like to take, nor do I advocate anymore. Anyway, I just wanted to clarify a couple of things about what are synthetic supplements, why I believe that they're dangerous, and why you might want to consider switching your approach. So if you'd like some help with your own health journey, I love working one-on-one with people. I'm trying to get a healing group started. I'd also like to do the following, and I'd like your feedback. I would like to do something called like Teaching Thursdays, for example. Okay, and what I would do is I would have people, like I would announce what I would be teaching that week, and it would be like an hour long, and if I could get 5 people to sign up for that Teaching Thursday, we would all sign on at a particular time, and I would teach you all about the specific topic I'm teaching that week. And there would be a fee per person, but it would be very reasonable, especially if I could get, that's why I'm having a minimum amount of people, so it would be 5 people, and there would be a fee per person, again, very reasonable, but it would be basically just like a lecture that week on the specific topic that I'd like to lecture on. And then, of course, any topics that you guys want me to lecture on or talk about and teach you about. And we would be able to do a Zoom meeting. It's a platform that I've used in the past, and it would be really comprehensive and user-friendly, but I love to teach. You guys love to learn and also teach. I mean, you all are my teachers too. And I thought that this would be a really good idea. So I'd love your feedback down below. I also have a really exciting interview in the works, and some really exciting new information that I'm learning, and I can't wait to share. Once I feel like I've got a lot of it under my belt, I will be sharing it. So let me know what you think about these teaching groups, or the teaching series that I'd like to put on, as well as the healing groups. And also, as always, if you'd like my one-on-one guidance, I love to help coach and guide you on your own healing journey to learn how to heal yourself. So if you'd like to learn how to heal yourself, reach out at the email down below. In the meantime, I love you, legitimately. Like, I love you. You are loved. You can get better. You can heal. And the power is within you. Until next week, thank you for being here. Bye.